Hello and welcome to Monday's edition of Hershey PE Live. I hope you are all well. Today is going to be an abs/core workout lasting for 30 minutes. It's going to be broken down into a 5-minute warm-up, a 20-minute EMOM, which consists of every minute on the minute, and then a 5-minute stretch to finish. The actual workout, the EMOM, is going to be split into 5 sections. Within each section, there's going to be 3 parts. Each part is going to be a minute's worth, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. So your challenge within that 40 minutes is to count your reps and hopefully achieve as many reps as possible. For some of the repetitions, it's a static hold. Therefore, try and last for the 40 seconds. If you can't, you can do 10, 20 or 30. That's fine. Just do whatever you can do. So let's begin our warm-up. The first part of a warm-up should be a pulse raiser. So hopefully you can do this along with us, please. Okay, so for about 30 minutes, you're just going to jog on the spot, please. Let's go. Just try to increase that heart rate. We will target the specific muscles as we develop into the warm-up. But for now, we're just trying to increase that pulse rate. 15 to go. Okay, right, moving on, we're going to do some pogo jumps. So, bouncing up and down on the floor, both feet hitting the deck at the same time, please. Last 10 seconds. Okay, that will do. Okay, so we're going to do some stretching. Although it's an abs and core workout, we are going to be targeting some other muscle groups as well. So the initial stretch is called the downward dog. Then you come onto all fours, please. Shoulders underneath your elbows. Extend the legs, hopefully in a sort of V shape, and try and push your head through. Keeping your hamstrings nice and straight. And hold here, please. You should feel it in the backs of your legs and your back and your shoulders. Okay, this time, this one, lying down your front. And just lifting up, so keeping your hips and your legs down, lifting up. This is going to stretch out your lower back and your abdominals. Okay, this time, back into the downward dog. However, this time round, you're going to come forward, touch your left foot to your right ankle, and then back to the middle. Right foot, left ankle, back to the middle. Do that 10 times, please. That's 4. 5. Okay, so a brief introduction on the first group of 3 exercises we're going to do. The first exercise is a plank. We're going to hold that for 40 seconds. The second exercise is a right side plank. And the third exercise is a left side plank. A very brief demonstration. On your forearms, ensuring your back is straight and your hips are straight. Do not arch your backside up or towards the floor. Keep it nice and straight, please. And we're going to hold that there. The second exercise, right hand plank. Once again, nice and straight arm there. Into this position. Third exercise, spinning it around, holding it into there, please. Okay, we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A 40-second hold, please. Or for as long as you can. This is the static hold, working your abdomen and your obliques. Which are the muscles at the side of the torso. 15 seconds to go. Last 10. 3, 2, 1, and 0. We've got a 20-second rest. Then we're going to move into the right side plank. And again, do your best to keep a nice straight body rather than letting your hips dip towards the floor or up in the air. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Slightly more challenging. I find the side planks to the front plank. You should feel it in the side of your body, your obliques, this muscle group's called. Halfway. Last 10 seconds. And rest. So this time the same as that, just on the other side. Hopefully you're keeping up with the 40 seconds. If not, do whatever you are able to do. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. To ensure we've got a nice straight line there, ensuring our hips aren't dropped there or towards the sky. And once again, you should be feeling this in the side of your body, your oblique muscles. 15 seconds to go. Last 5. Okay, so they're all static holds, with 20 seconds rest. They're static holds. The next exercises are going to be slightly more mobile and you'll be moving a bit more. Okay, so the next one is a V-sit. Follow me. Ready? Let's go. 2 arms behind your head. Come up, into one leg up, then rotate that leg. Left leg up, and then back, and then right leg up. Ensure the leg you're not using stays on the floor. Ensure you're getting your shoulders off of the floor. Halfway. Five to go. And tight. 20 seconds rest. The next one is oblique ankle touches. So you'll be lying on the floor, sweep round, touch your right ankle, back to the centre, touch your left ankle. The further you go, the harder the exercise is. Let's go. Halfway. Last set. And tight. 20 seconds rest. The last one, gents, is mountain climbers. So you're going to be in a press up position. One knee at a time comes forward, touches the elbow in front. So right knee to right elbow, left knee to left elbow. 3, 2, 1. Halfway. Last 10. Hand time. Okay, so we've got a minute's rest after this 20 seconds. And then we are going to go into leg raises for 40 seconds with a 20-second rest, then shoulder taps, then we're going to go into some plank twists. I'll demonstrate them all in the 20 seconds before the exercises are due. When you're resting, make sure you're not doing anything else other than resting, because if you're like me, you are going to need the rest. So an immediate effects of exercise, I'm feeling it now. My muscles in my core, my abdominals are feeling quite tight, quite almost a little bit painful, I suppose. It's the way of the muscle group dealing with almost the trauma it's going through at the minute. We've got 20 seconds left to demonstrate. The first exercise you're required to do, lying flat on the floor, arms by your side, is a leg raise. With your legs straight, bring them up, take them down. Do your best to not let them touch the floor, and then back up again. As many as you can, please. Let's go. Last 10. Hand time. 20 seconds rest. The next one is shoulder taps. So once we're getting that high press up position, from here, ensuring you keep your hips still and your core still. Your left arm touch your right shoulder, down, right arm, left shoulder. 2, 1, let's go. Do your best not to really swing yourself around. Keep your hips nice and still. It's just hopefully your arm lifting off the mat to touch the shoulder. Halfway. Last 10. And time. 20 seconds. Then we're going to go into some plank twists. So again, in that high plank position, a press up position. From here, you're going to hold here. With your left arm, you're going to reach round and open up. And then back down. And the opposite side. Reach round and so on. Let's go. Last 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Okay, a minute's rest. A minute 20 rest rather. We've got 6 more exercises in two groups of 3. 3 new ones, and in the last 3 go back to the start. I'm going to replicate those exercises. Again, make sure you're making the most of your rest periods. The first exercise we're going to do is a crunch. There's many variations. I'll show you a few. So hopefully, you're only going to slightly lift your shoulders off the floor. You can do that with the hands on your head. To make it slightly easier, hands by your side. Alternatively, hands on your thighs and just ride up as you crunch. Second exercise, heel pushes, which are these. Similar to a leg raise, legs straight up, but you only push there. So my legs aren't coming back to the floor. Last exercise is some knees to elbow in a high plank position, which I will show you when we get there. So, first exercise is the crunch. Pick one of the 3 variations. 2 and 1. If you would prefer to do a full sit-up, please do so. If not, follow me. Time to go. And time. 20 seconds rest. Then we're going to go into the heel pushes. Okay, these may be challenging towards the end. Legs up and then push. Make sure you're lifting your backside off the floor and just push it up. Feel free to have a break and then get back to it. Last few seconds. That will do for that one, thankfully. Okay, 20 seconds rest. And these are called knees to elbow. So in that same high plank position, with your left knee, bring it to the outside of your left elbow and alternate arms. So make sure you're bringing it to the outside of the elbow. Let's go. Over halfway. Last 5. And time. So we've got a 20-second rest plus the minutes rest after that group of 3. Moving on to the last set of 3. I'm going to go back to the start. And the start was, just to jog your memory, 40 seconds of plank, 40 seconds of plank on one side, and then 40 seconds of plank on the other side. Once again, if you can do 40 seconds, brilliant. If you can do 35, 30, 20, 10, whatever it may be, as long as you're doing your best, that's absolutely fine. We're nearly there. A brief stretch while you're in between exercises and resting. Could be arms in the air, pushing your hips towards in front of you. Stretch out your abdominals a little bit. Okay, 10 seconds to go, let's get set. So high plank for 40 seconds, do your best. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So once again, ensure your back and legs are in a nice straight position rather than hips to the floor or hips to the ceiling. And a static hold. Last 10. 2, 1. Time. 2 to go. Right side, then left side. Let's get set. 3, 2, and 1. Up. Arm in the air, some people prefer for balance. I quite like to keep my arm here. Ensure your hips aren't up there or down there. A nice straight line, please. Halfway. Last 10. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, last exercise. Try and enjoy it. Five to go. Let's get in the ready position. 2, 1. Let's go. Try and hang on in there for as long as possible. Once again, arm in the air for balance if you prefer, or arm on the side. Entirely up to you. Halfway. $15 to go. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, so we'll have about a minute's rest, minute and a bit's rest rather. Make the most of it, and then we're going to finish off with just a stretch to finish. We're going to target a bit of the abdominal region as well, because that's predominantly the muscle group we've just been working to aid the abdominals recovery slightly. But for now, for the remaining 30 seconds, continue to rest. So abdominals is the centre part of our bodies, I suppose, and they're crucial when you relate it to any sport. Most sports, or in fact all sports, require a reasonably strong core and abdominal region to perform movements within their sport. So there's a lot of transferable skills and strength between what we've just done there and the majority of sports that you play or enjoy watching at home. Okay. Right, so we're going to slow it right down now. Initially, we're going to go back into the downward dog stretch that we did in our warm-up, and we're just going to hold it for about 30 seconds. So in a high plank position again, push your head through, and we're going to hold it there. The further you can push your head through, the more stretch you'll feel. Okay, next one. Line on our front, the one we did in the warm-up as well. Arms about shoulder width apart. And we're just going to push up. If you can push up all the way, fine. If you only can push to here, again, fine. Whatever your body allows you to do. You should feel this in your lower back and your abdominal region. And then rest down. In 5 seconds, we're going to go back to the same stretch. Same again. And rest down. Okay, this time you're just going to stretch yourself out as far as you can go, arms all the way, legs all the way. And the further you stretch your arms, I'm almost to my maximum, I can feel that stretch in my abdominal region. For another 10 seconds. Okay. This time, legs folded, and all we're going to do is rotate with your right arm, put it on your left knee, and rotate round. Keep a nice, tall spine, rotate round. You should probably feel that stretch in your back, in your latissimus dorsi muscle, and maybe a bit of your obliques too. Okay, same with the other side please. Left arm on your right knee, right arm behind you, stretch round, nice high spine, tall spine. Okay, we're going to stretch out a bit of the lower body now, just although it's not relative to what we've just done, however it is beneficial for everyday life. Okay, so with your legs straight, reach out with a tall spine again, as far as you can go. If that's to your toes, brilliant. If that's even further than your toes, brilliant. If that's to your knees, that's absolutely fine. Wherever you can go, and just hold there, please, for 20 seconds. If we need to stop and have a break, that's fine. Three, two, one. Okay, this time, a lot of leg raise exercising we did there. Puts a lot of stress on the hip flexor muscles, so we're going to try and stretch them out now. I'm on both of my knees. With my left foot, I'm going to bring it forward into this sort of angle, and I'm just going to push my hip through. To add to the stretch, arms above, really sink your right hip forward. Okay, now we're going to alternate sides. Same again, start off here if you need to. Add to the stretch, arms above your head, pushing all the way through. Okay, last stretch. It's a left and right side stretch. Lie on your back. With your right leg, bring it up towards you, and then roll it over to your left hand side. Try and keep both your shoulders on the floor, looking directly above you. You should feel this stretch in your gluteus maximus muscle. Okay, sides. Okay. So well done. Thank you for joining us this Monday morning. Look forward to seeing you for the remaining sessions coming up. Take care.